Good morning and welcome from wherever you're watching. This is Cactv News Comprehensive this morning, and my name is Shegun White. I hope your day is going well. We bring you news from the headline making the rounds in the news this morning. From the headlines, we have Nigerian government denies the reintroduction of fuel subsidy amidst the fuel stations closure. Also, the Nigerian Minister of Solid Minerals emphasized revenue will boost solid minerals will boost the revenue of the country. Also, in the education sector, Moshood Abiola Mapoli has been shut down as student protest fee hike. And also in business, we have 4 consortia to undertake pipeline rehabilitation across Nigeria. And also in business, we have equity market opens positively. Although in sports, we have Holyfield and Haye tip Joshua to beat Fury in the next bout. And also Saudi is submitting letter to host the World Cup in 2023. Now let's go to the news in full. The Nigerian government has refuted claims of restating the subsidy on premium motor spirit, the PMS, popularly known as the petrol. This clarification comes amidst the closure of numerous fuel stations and nationwide to challenges faced in the downstream oil sector. The group managing director of the NNPCL, Mele Kyari, stated that the queues observed at petrol stations are as a result of distribution challenges from the south to the north, rather than a lack of supply. Kyari further emphasized that the government is recovering the full cost from imported products and there is no subsidy involved. This announcement contradicts earlier statements made by oil marketers and Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, the Pengasan, asserting the return of fuel subsidy. The debate stems from fluctuations in international crude oil prices and exchange rates affecting the landing cost of petrol. In Ondo State, the deputy governor withdraws lawsuit against impeachment. The deputy governor of Ondo State, Lucky Ayedatiwa, has informed the Federal High Court in Abuja of his decision to withdraw the lawsuit filed to halt his impeachment by the Ondo State House of Assembly. The suit included various defendants such as the governor of Ondo State, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Chief Judge of Ondo State, and law enforcement authorities. Ayedatiwa's lawyer, Mr. Ebunolu Adigboruwa, SAN, conveyed the deputy governor's intent to withdraw the suit, citing the intervention of the All Progressive Congress APC leadership as the reason. The national chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, had established a reconciliation committee to mediate the dispute on October 6th. The case has been adjourned till October 6th for a ruling. Ayedatiwa initially sought an interim injunction restraining Governor Akeredolu and others from hindering him in carrying out his duties as the deputy governor of Ondo State. Nigerian Minister of Solid Minerals emphasizes revenue boost through mineral sector diversification. The Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, reaffirmed the Nigerian government's dedication to diversify the economy by leveraging the mineral sector to enhance revenue. Speaking ahead of the Nigerian Mining Week, During a visit by a delegation from the Miners Association of Nigeria, Alake emphasized the vision to establish solid minerals as a pivotal contributor to Nigeria's gross domestic product, ultimately shifting away from over reliance on oil. Alake stated, "Our vision is to make solid minerals our pride, a major contributor to Nigeria's GDP. We will diversify from oil to exploit it for the survival of Nigeria. This is our own contribution to climate change." That's according to the Minister Dele Alake. The delegation, led by the National President of the Miners Association, Dele Anyoleke, engaged in discussions regarding strategies to project the solid mineral sector in Nigeria. In the education sector, Moshood Abiola Polytechnic shuts down as students protest fee hike. The management of Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Abeokuta, Ogun State, has taken the decision to suspend academic activities for a week following a protest by students against the recently increased acceptance fee for newly admitted students. The registrar of the Polytechnic, Mrs. Olubunmi Elewodalu, announced this decision, citing the need to address the current circumstances within the institution. The suspension of academic activities will be effective from Monday, October 9 to Friday, October 13, 2023. During this period, all students are instructed to stay away from the campus until further notice. Alright, we go to the next news. That's on the international scene concerning Nigeria. Israel Hamas conflict. Nigeria government wants pilgrims. Lagos suspends airlifting. In the midst of the ongoing violent conflict between Israel and the Hamas militant group, the federal government of Nigeria has issued a warning to Nigerian pilgrims in the Holy Land, cautioning against making illegal and unauthorized trips. The admonition was communicated by the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Christian Pilgrimage Commission, Reverend Yakubu Pam. Simultaneously, the Lagos State Authority have suspended the planned airlifting of pilgrims from the state due to the crisis. Amid the security concern in Israel, the Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission assured intending pilgrims of their safety being a top priority. The situation in Israel will be closely monitored to ensure a secure journey for the pilgrims. Another headline: NSCDC warns officers against conniving with oil thieves. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, the NSCDC, in Rivers State reported making 194 arrests and securing 14 convictions for various crimes in the last 3 months. The command, under the leadership of the Commandant General Dr. Ahmed Audi, issued a stern warning to its operatives, emphasizing a zero-tolerance policy for oil bunkering. Officers caught engaging in illegal activities related to petroleum products would face dismissal and prosecution. Commandant Basil Igwebeze addressed the officers and men under his command in Port Harcourt, cautioning against collusion with economic saboteurs involved in activities like oil bunkering, illegal dredging and mining, advance fee fraud, and sexual and gender-based violence. He stressed the importance of professionalism, discipline, and adherence to the core standard operating procedures and ethical values. Following the nominee of ministers in the country, Tinubu appoints Fela Durotoye and 4 others as media advisors. President Bola Tinubu has appointed Fela Durotoye, the 2019 presidential candidate of the Alliance for New Nigeria, and 4 others to his media advisory team. Durotoye has been appointed as Senior Special Assistant to the President, National Values and Social Justice. He is a business consultant and president of the Gemstone Nation Builders Foundation, a non-profit organization focused on training youth for transformational leadership and social change. Frederick Mwabufo, a journalist and communication specialist, has been appointed Senior Special Assistant to the President on Public Engagements. Linda Akibe, a mass communication graduate, has been appointed Senior Special Assistant to the President. Strategic Communications, Aliu Audu, Chairman of the APC Rebirth, has been appointed Special Assistant to the President. Also in Public Affairs, Francis Abba has been appointed Personal Assistant to the President for special duties. The Korean ruling party meets Ganduje to seek ties with APC. The ambassador of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea to Nigeria, John Tong Choi, had led a delegation from the Workers' Party of Korea, the ruling party of North Korea, to meet with the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Abdullahi Ganduje. The delegation emphasized the need for stronger ties between the two countries and praised the progress made by the Nigeria in national security and economic revival under President Bola Tinubu's administration. Ganduje welcomed the idea, highlighting the importance of comparing the functions and roles of political parties in governance and overall country development. Federal government inaugurates 40 houses for Zamfara in displaced people. The National Commission of Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons has officially opened over 40 fully completed houses at a resettlement city for internally displaced persons (IDPs) in Zamfara State. The aim of this initiative is to restore dignity, rebuild lives, and instill hope for individuals affected. The Federal Commissioner of the NCFRMI, Alhaji Tijani Ahmed, highlighted the importance of providing educational opportunities for the children of the IDPs and emphasized the need to restore their livelihoods. In Enugu government cracks down on illegal miners, plans environmental reforms. The Enugu state government has announced its determination to tackle illegal mining within the state, aiming to combat environmental degradation. Dr. Kingsley Ude, the Attorney General and the Commissioner for Justice, reviewed the government's intention to establish an environmental remediation trust fund and a state security trust fund. Miners will be licensed and required to contribute funds to the remediation project, aiding in environmental protection and mitigating health risk associated with mining's activities. We go on a quick short break, and when we come back, we bring you business news and also sports. Please stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we bring you business news. The CBN Deputy Governor has been urged to clear the forex backlog to enhance the Naira's confidence. Dr. Tunde Lemo, former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has advised against allowing the naira to be on a free float. Speaking during an online discussion, he stressed the need to clear the backlog in the foreign exchange market to restore confidence and boost the value of the naira. Lemo emphasized the importance of bringing confidence back to the currency market and cautioned against hasty decisions that may negatively impact the economy. 4 consortia to undertake pipeline rehabilitation across Nigeria, as announced by the NNPCL. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has reviewed plans to rehabilitate pipelines throughout the country through 4 consortia working on a build, operate and transfer basis. Marketers have raised concern over the dormancy of 20 NNPCL depot due to pipeline vandalism. NNPCL emphasized adherence to transparency and global best practice in selecting the consortia, aiming to enhance pipeline integrity and facilitate efficient oil transportation and distribution. The equity market opens positively. Investors gain 355 billion naira. The Nigerian equity market started the week on a positive note, with investors gaining 355 billion in the market capitalization. Both the market capitalization and the all share index increased by 0.97% to 36.865 trillion naira and 67,101.33 basis points respectively. The Nigerian Exchange Limited saw improved trading activity spurred by recent listings. Analysts anticipate mixed sentiments in the market as investors engage in bargain hunting and adjust their portfolios ahead of the third quarter corporate earnings report and the Central Bank of Nigeria's upcoming monetary policy meeting. Federal government unveils draft regulations for upstream oil operations. The federal government has reviewed 7 additional draft regulations aimed at enhancing operational and regulatory efficiency in Nigeria's upstream oil and gas sector. These draft regulations were presented by the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, the NUPRC, during stakeholders' engagements in Abuja, aligning with the Petroleum Industrial Act, the PIA 2021's requirement for stakeholders' consultation. The regulations are designed to foster a conducive business environment for petroleum operations and create a framework for economic regulation in the upstream oil and gas ventures. Now we quickly go to sports. Right now, the headlines: late invitations for Sodiq Awaziem Ebuehi by Super Eagles coach. Super Eagles head coach Jose Pesero has issued late call-ups to Sodiq Umar, Chidozie Awaziem and Tyrone Ebuehi for the upcoming friendly games against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique. These invitations were extended due to injuries to Taiwo Awoniyi, Jamilu Collins and Ola Aino. The players are expected to join the team in Faro, Portugal ahead of the games. The camp opens today and players are expected to start training. Joshua has been tipped by Holyfield and Haye to beat Fury. Legendary boxers Evander Holyfield and David Haye believed that Anthony Joshua is the only boxer capable of defeating the WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury, rather than Alexander Usyk. They praised Joshua's physical prowess and past sparring sessions where Joshua performed well against Fury, highlighting his potential to give Fury a tough fight. Now to in information reaching us for the 2034 World Cup, Saudi Arabia submits letter to host. Saudi Arabia has taken a significant step towards bidding for the 2023 FIFA World Cup by submitting a letter of intent to host the tournament. The announcement comes ahead of the friendly match between Saudi Arabia and the Nigerian Super Eagles. The Saudi Arabian Football Federation is committed to presenting a competitive bid that unites the world through football. Impressive D Tigers beat Serbia by 81-53 in China. Nigeria's D Tigers continue their impressive run in a friendly tournament in China, securing a convincing 81-53 victory against Serbia, the FIBA World number 6 ranked team. This win follows another impressive 75-70 victory over Team USA in the first game in China. The tournament and an all-expense-paid event by Chinese organizers serves as a morale booster for the players, supporting their development after a self-imposed ban by the federal government last year. In the EPL, Mikel has advised Osimhen to come to the Premier League. Former Super Eagles captain Mikel Obi advises Napoli striker Victor Osimhen to consider joining either Chelsea in the Premier League over his boyhood club, Manchester United. Mikel believes Osimhen possesses the tools to succeed in England and could seamlessly fit into the Premier League, providing goals and stretching defenses. While Osimhen attracted interest from several European clubs, including Chelsea, Manchester United, Napoli's financial demands kept him at the Italian club for now. Mikel expresses hope that Osimhen chooses the Blues, which is Chelsea Football Club. Now we bring you fixtures from the Nigerian Premier League as of tomorrow. Matches coming up in the NPFL tomorrow. We'll see Sunshine taking on Heartland. Katsina United will be taking on Lobby Stars. Abia will be taking on Kano Pillars. Enugu Rangers will be taking on Tornadoes. And Bayelsa United will be taking on Remo Stars. Sport Lagos, the new club making waves right now, will be taking on Doma United. And Eyimba of Aba will be taking on Aqua United. While Shooting Stars will be taking on Gombe United. And Bendel Insurance will also be taking on Plateau United. So, with that, we come to the end of the comprehensive news this morning on CAC TV. Please do well to reach out to us and tell us your suggestions, comments, and contributions, and also your business adverts on our page and directly to our inbox on our social media account on Facebook, CAC TV, and also on YouTube, CAC Television. Also on Instagram, we are the CAC TV. Thank you for listening to us today. My name is Shegun White. Please enjoy the rest of your day and be yourself. Bye for now.